Okay. Hey, it's June 13th, 2007, and it's been just about a year since my last video. But you guys don't care because I actually just posted the previous video. Well, actually, it's still uploading, so we'll see if it actually gets posted, and that would actually determine whether or not this one gets posted. We'll see how quick my internet connection is. We're pilfering, we're stealing internet wireless from our neighbors, someone named Nikki or MSI. Thank you, Nikki and MSI, you're saving us a bundle. So my previous video, I just watched it for the first time in about a year, a couple minutes ago, and it ended with me saying that I was going to move to New York City. I did move to New York City, and it's been great. Well, it's been really good. New York is one of the most phenomenal places I've ever lived in. Actually, it is the most phenomenal place I've lived in. There's tons to do, and I actually do it. You know, I do go to museums, I do go to concerts, I do go to, I go to too many coffee shops too often, and we're just having a really good time. The parks are just phenomenal. There are pools. I love to swim, so I do swim. There's all sorts of stuff going on here, arts, culture, but that's so trite. I mean, everybody knows that New York City is, you know, the center of the world, people call it. I'm not that arrogant to think that it's the center of the world, but I do think that there is a ton of stuff to do here, and I just feel very lucky to be able to experience it for a little while. Not really sure how long we're going to be here. It could be a little longer, actually, because I just signed on. I'm going to be starting law school in the fall. Yikes. It's something that I've been really putting off for years now. Went to grad school right out of college, really, after a brief stint somewhere else. And I wasn't really ready for school. I kind of saw my graduate school, I got a master's, like I said, in labor history. But I just really saw it as the completion of my undergrad. Because as I also said, my first year and a half or a year or so undergrad at Delaware it wasn't school. It was really, I socialized a lot, I partied a lot, and it was great. It was a lot of fun, but it was not school. So I finished up 2 years in Buffalo, so I just figured just 1 or 2 more years of a master's would finish out my undergrad education. And great, I got my master's, but it's time to actually study something that is useful. I use my degree, my master's degree, my current job. I do work in a labor field, and I enjoy it. And I'm going to continue working, that's the plan right now, while I'm going to school part-time. What else is going on? Jeez. Well, I mean, do I miss Boston? Yeah, I really do miss Boston. Boston reminds me a lot of Brooklyn, parts of Brooklyn. I actually work in Brooklyn, and just walking around there, I do get a kind of community feel that I did in Somerville, where I lived outside of Boston, which is sandwiched between a few major universities that had arts and culture, etc. And I miss friends from Boston. I'm happy here. We've met some really great people. Through work, and she has she has a bunch of really, really interesting folks from school. And they're all world travelers. They've been all over the place, and they've come back, settled, had time to reflect on what they really want to do and pursue, and now they're going to graduate school for that. It's something that I regret not doing myself, but whatever. This is where I am, and that's where they are, and I'm very excited to be part of their lives and learn from them, etc. This summer, actually, I am by my lonesome, with the exception of a few odd weekends here and there. She's away for the summer. She's traveling not actually traveling, she's working in the Dominican Republic. And we are going to get to see each other at the beginning of July for a few days, and for my sister's wedding. And we are going to see each other the end of July. I'm going to go down to the DR, get some sun, and relax and enjoy. And then we won't see each other for the next 4 years because I'm going to start school and she's going to work part-time and go to school part-time. So why don't I just sign off for now. Ooh, actually it looks like my YouTube video just uploaded. So I'll get that out there so all my screaming fans will be able to look at it. Actually, you know, I'm glad if you guys enjoy it. Feel free to comment. I don't know what you'd comment on other than my apartment. I hung those. It's really nice and level. I'm very proud of myself. But if you do comment, great. If you don't, you just want to watch, whatever. If you don't want to watch, whatever. This is really, for me, I would like to catalog, like I said in my first post a year ago or more, that I want to see where I was in a few years from now, reflect, and hopefully learn from it. So for now, I'm going to use my handy remote and press stop. That didn't work. Okay, this is what I'm going to do.